Hey guys, just a quick little video on something called appetite awareness, okay? Appetite awareness, what does that mean to me, to you, and especially anybody who is training for fat loss and especially eating for fat loss, okay? So what I propose to you is pick an atypical meal, okay? Be it breakfast, lunch, or dinner, okay? Something that you're having, you can plan your meal around your protein source, so you have your protein, fats, and carbohydrates, okay? And evaluate yourself. Evaluate how you feel from when you eat your meal, hour 0, right up to 4 hours after, okay? Now, take into consideration here, little but often. You're going to be eating little but often, okay? Every 3 to 3.5 hours, okay? So once you've eaten, okay, a typical meal, you'll probably be still slightly hungry, okay? You won't be 100% satisfied until about 15 to 20 minutes after you've eaten, because it does take that long for your brain to recognize that you're actually full, okay? Now, when we're talking about appetite awareness, our number 1, post your meal, okay? You should be satisfied and you shouldn't have any desire to have another meal, okay? When you're entering into hour number 2, you may be starting to get a little bit hungry. You could eat a little something, but you're not feeling overwhelmed by that, okay? That feeling of you could have something is not overwhelming at this stage, okay? Now, especially when you're entering into hour number 3, okay? 3 hours post your last meal, okay? You know, you feel like it's time for your next meal. You know, your hunger is lingering on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most hungriest. It's lingering at about a 7 or an 8, okay? Now, this may be more or less depending on if you've trained since you've last eaten or not, okay? So do take that into consideration. But if you're kind of there and you're feeling, oh, I'm not really hungry, I don't really want anything, what you might want to do there is reevaluate the portion size of your last meal. Again, little but often, okay? You won't be hungry, you'll be nowhere near 7 or an 8 if your portion wasn't controlled in the previous meal, okay? So evaluate that as well. At hour number 3, you should be hungry and you should be wanting something to eat at this stage. Now, for going into hour number 4 then, at this stage you should be, I'm hungry now, I really need something to eat, and on a scale of 1 to 10 again, you would really be up at about a 9 or 10 at this stage, okay? This is when I'm hungry and I could eat anything statement appears, and this unfortunately is where, you know, the poor food choices are made, because you'll eat the first thing that comes into your hand, okay? Like us all, so we're all only human. So that's something to consider, okay? There straight away, you do need to be eating every 3 to 3.5 hours, and it's always a little bit often, especially when you're eating for fat loss, okay? So that's really it. That's appetite awareness, and you know, it's the how you should feel timeline, okay? So give that a go, evaluate yourself, and let me know how it goes, okay? And I am going to be doing a few more videos in the coming weeks, and especially one that I was asked to do on food labeling and actually reading and understanding food labeling correctly. So there'll be a little bit of that to come during the week, okay guys? So thanks for listening, and I hope this will be helpful to some people. Thanks, bye bye.